Hi, welcome back to the Kinesiology and Personal Training playlist. My name is Kevin Tokoph. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel for future videos and notifications. It's very much appreciated. Thanks for watching. In the last video, which was the first part of a two-part video, we actually calculated the number of calories, or kilocalories to be exact, that were in ultimately 1 cup of avocado. And the nutritional information is shown right here. We ultimately used the fact if there are 4 kcals per gram of sugar, 9 kcals per gram of fat, and 4 kcals per gram of protein, nothing from fiber, we used that and ultimately calculated that the number of calories total that were in that avocado, the number of calories was 205 kcals. Okay? Now, we have this concept, like I mentioned in the last video, that if you were to ultimately burn less calories than you take in, then that means you ultimately have weight gain, usually in the form of body fat. And if you were to burn more calories than you take in, then that's weight loss. Okay? And of course, if you were to, completely balance them, the calories you burn, calories you intake, were equal, then there's no change in theory. Now, what I want to do in this video is let's assume that throughout the day, this person, let's say they ate 2,000 calories, okay? And then let's say throughout that day, they burned exactly 2,000 calories. So that would be a net of 0, right? 0 calories. But let's say right at the very end of the day, maybe an hour before they went to bed, okay, and after that they watched TV, but right before they did that, they ate this 1 cup of avocado, which means that if they burned 2,000 before that and ate 2,000 before that, then that means if they eat this cup of avocado, then they're going to be 205 kcals in excess. So in excess, 205 kcals. So that's sort of like saying this person ate 2,205 calories and burned 2,000. Okay, so I want to figure out if the person is 205 kcals in excess, how much body fat would they have the potential of gaining? This formula tells you that if you know how many calories you are in excess, which is basically this number on the top, then you divide that by 3,500 kcals per pound, and that gives you the pounds of body fat that you have the potential of adding. Okay? And anytime I had a professor that boxed a formula like this, it was likely to end up on an exam. This is a formula that's very common to end up on personal training certifications exams such as ACSM, ACE, things like that. Okay? So all I'm going to do to calculate the weight of body fat that this person in theory should add on if they're 205 kcals in excess, I'm basically going to take the 205 kcals that I calculated in the previous video, and I'm going to divide that by 3,500 kcals per pound of fat. Notice that the kcal units actually cancel out, and because you're taking 1 divided by 1 over pounds, you should get something in the units of pounds. Now, I can't honestly do that calculation in my head, so I'm actually going to use an online calculator. Okay? And so let me go ahead and clear this. I had actually previously done the calculation. So I had 205 kcals. I'm going to divide that by 3,500 kilocalories per gram. And notice the number I get is going to be 0.0586, about 0.0586. Okay, if this will ever go back, there we go. So actually the weight of body fat that I'm going to add, which is in excess, is positive because I'm gaining the weight, 0.0586 pounds. So this kind of explains why when you eat calories in excess consistently every day, you get heavier and heavier. And that's at least one of the problems that's contributing to the obesity epidemic here in the United States and other countries that are being westernized. Okay? So again, hopefully this makes sense. You take the number of kcals in excess that you are, divide that by 3,500 kcals per pound, and that gives you the number of pounds that you have the potential of adding. Okay? We're actually going to use a similar form of this equation okay, when we actually want to find out how much weight we lose with different types of exercise. And that's going to be covered in a separate video. Okay, but hopefully this makes sense. This concludes our part 2 of this 2-part video lecture on calories and body fat added. Okay, make sure to like the video, subscribe for future videos. Hope this helped. My name is Kevin Tokoph. See you soon in the next video.